Hi, and welcome to another video tutorial on the program OpenOffice.org Calc. This is a spreadsheet program. I enjoy spreadsheets a lot, and thank you for watching this video. What we're going to be doing today is showing you how to draw data from a website that allows you to put it into the spreadsheet directly and be able to use it to create new values and use them inside of functions and such. What I've got here is a list of gold coins. These gold coins could easily be stamps, stocks, bonds. You kind of get the picture. Next to them I have the quantities in column B here. This in no way represents my actual holdings. Probably have about $1.25 in my pocket. So, and also on this column is a column for the actual value and a column for the total value. What we're going to be doing is creating a separate sheet in which to pull the data to, and then we'll put the data, call the data from sheet 1 from sheet 2 into sheet 1. First of all, you want to highlight the cell, the uppermost left cell, that is going to contain your web data. So select A1. Then we're going to go ahead and insert link to external data. Once you're there, I go and use this website called coinflation.com. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. I like them because they give you a lot of good information as far as the values of coins, both numismatic and collectibles, as well as just the common coins that are in your pocket as far as melt values are concerned. Pretty interesting website. I select the URL, I paste it into the spreadsheet on the external data dialog box, and once it's there I press enter. You're going to get a language prompt. You just click OK. Now I select all tables. You could certainly go ahead and pick through all of these different tables and find out which one actually contains the data that you care about. I don't mind seeing something along the lines of this, which is all of the tables. And as you can see, this column is a little too narrow to show you the actual names of the coin. So I double click in between the two columns, double click, and it automatically widens the volume. Makes the width of the column enough to fit the description which is displayed there. As I mentioned before, it brought all of the tables. So again, I don't mind all of that stuff being there. Maybe you want to take the time and find out which table specifically holds the data that you're interested in. An important point to note here is that when it does bring those values over, you can see that this looks and appears as if it's formatted for dollars, $58.07. If I were to hit equals, multiply that times 1, asterisk 1, hit enter, I get an error message. And this is also evident when you look up in the top left-hand corner here, or I'm sorry, in the formula bar. You can see extra characters. Okay, so if I double click into there are indeed extra characters. There's the apostrophe and the $sign. Those are actually useless. You need, if you take those out, hit enter, and then try to multiply that value by 1, you'll find that it actually does work. Great. So are you going to take the time to massage each of those numbers and pull out those extraneous characters? That's going to be a pain in the butt. So let's do it automatically. That would require us just to go ahead and come back over to sheet 1, because this is where we want that value to be displayed. Then we'll go ahead and use the function wizard up at the top here. Click on that, and also, now to get you familiarized, this is a wizard to help you build a function. These functions can get quite laborious at times and quite complicated, so the wizard does help you quite a bit. What you'll do is click on the wizard. You got both functions and structure. We're going to focus on functions, and there is a specific category that the function resides in. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. I don't need to know because I'll use the all function. All I need to know is the name of it, which is value. I typed the word, or I'm sorry, I didn't type the word, I typed the letter. I typed the letter V. Okay, I'm up here at A's. I click on one of them, hit V, and it brings me all the way to the V's. So I double click on V, or value, and now it asks me to identify the text to be converted to a number. This could also be a function as well that would identify that text, or we can go ahead and select it, which is off to the right here. We click select, it shrinks up the wizard as you can see, and now I'm free to select the text that I want to be converted. I select sheet 2, come over to gold value, cell D14, and as soon as it's selected, hit enter. Now it tells you right here what the result will be. That looks good to me. We'll hit enter, and now 5807 is there. Now you're certainly free to go ahead and make that a currency format, and if I hit equals this times the quantity, that turns out to be correct. Now what you want to do is highlight both of those, drag and drop them down. Okay, I'm not sure if I went too quickly on that. If you use your mouse, great. Double click, hold, draw over, release. If you don't use your mouse, if you use your arrow keys like I like to do, then highlight the cell, hold your shift key, right arrow once, and then right arrow down as many times as you need to get down to the bottom there. Now to copy the values down, there's a little black box right here. You can drag that black box down. That's certainly one way. Or another way is to Control C the values that you want to copy down. Okay, so you've highlighted them, Control C to copy, and then as soon as you've got the values, the cells highlighted that you want them to go to, Control V brings them all down as well. I want to take a moment and talk about formatting. As you can see, I've got alternating rows here. The way that was achieved was to go ahead and follow me on this. We're going to go into Format and Styles and Formatting. Click on Result, or don't click on it, highlight it. That's just a single click, or right click on it while you're hovering over it. Click Modify as you've right clicked. Change the background color to something that you would like to change it to, that you would like to alternate the colors. Click OK. Now it would appear that that change took place, but in fact if that's all you did, you would have all of those cells shaded gray. So highlight your cells again, go to Format, Conditional Formatting. Then the default is cell value. Change that to Formula Is, where the next box is type in ISEVN and then the rest of the text as it's displayed here. Then the cell style is default by default. What you want to do is change it to Result. So you change it to Result, click OK. Then all of your cells have been changed to alternate from one shaded color to the next. It's a lot easier to read that data, and it looks a lot better than using the borders function. I know that there's a lot of different colors that you can use, but boy, you know, it's hard enough to look at numbers and such. Why make it, harder on our eyes and stuff? So I would just recommend that you allow the shaded colors to indicate the different data along the way. It's just so much nicer. As you can see, I'm selecting all of the rows, gently opening them up a little bit to kind of give yourself a little bit more room. You can see that some of this data is at the bottom, some's at the top, bottom, bottom. Select those rows again and just kind of give it all the same kind of look and feel there. I think that's about it. I want to keep these videos nice and short and sweet. I want to thank you for your time and thank you for watching my video. If you'd like to, you can read my blog at the address down there listed at the bottom. And also I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe or give me some comments at least. I really would be interested in knowing if these tutorials are value to you and what things you'd like to see in the future. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. Thanks for your time.